Welcome to Catania, the world capital of good food. Today we are here to discover what the city has to offer in terms of whiskey. But first, a little culinary tour is in order. My cousin Peppe and his partner have kindly offered to be our guides tonight. Now let's go and enjoy the city. Let's start the day with a stroll through Piazza del Duomo, a good cup of coffee and a granita. Not far from the square is Catania's famous fish market, where you can buy fresh catch directly from the fishermen. Unfortunately, we arrived a little late and many of the stalls were already closed, but I assure you, it's worth stopping by. In addition to fish, you will find plenty of meat, pastries, spices and all kinds of delicacies. If you are in the mood for a snack, the city is full of stalls and spots offering traditional street food, fresh bread stuffed with whatever your heart desires. In my case, horse meat, a Catania specialty. Toward evening you can find sandwich trucks along the station and harbor areas. And yes, they are open till late. It's lunchtime. What better occasion to savor a delicious plate of fresh seafood? Followed by a sublime pistachio cannolo. As the sun sets, the city does its evening gown, revealing all its splendor. But it's time for dinner, so we head back to the square to meet up with my cousin and his girlfriend. The bars and restaurants get even more crowded in the evening, giving Catania that vibrant, carefree charm. Music, laughter and good cheer are everywhere. When it comes to choosing a place, we're truly spoiled for choice. Let's start with a small traditional appetizer and a Sicilian beer. But first, we need to clear something up.
Allora, questo piatto tipico si chiama arancini. No, mi raccomando non sbagliate l'ultima vocale.
Giustamente.
Assolutamente non è una A, ma è una O, arancino mascolo, che non può essere un arancino, non lo so nemmeno dire femmina, ma è arancino mascolo.
Excuse me, but we need to clarify something. Since the dawn of time, there has been a historic rivalry between the cities of Palermo and Catania. In addition to soccer, one of the most heated disputes concerns the name of Arancini. In Palermo, the feminine form is used, while in Catania, the masculine form is used, as explained by my cousin.
Allora, la versione tipica è questo a punta, che è l'arancino al ragù. Poi comunque ci sono le diverse varianti, abbiamo un arancino più alla norma che è tipico catanese e passiamo poi all'arancino al pistacchio. Diciamo che quello tipico è di bronzo, però ce l'attiamo pure, per poi passare all'arancino, questo era col pesce spada, anche questo tipico di Catania.
Well, what can I say? You've got to try it to believe it. It's time to move on. I just realized that we haven't talked about history yet, but my cousin will take care of that.
Allora, qui siamo al Castello Ursino. Il castello fu edificato da Federico II di Svevia nel XIII secolo.
And here we are, ready to order the main course at the next restaurant. The classic Caponata, a vegetarian dish, and a very special hamburger.
Allora, questo non è l'hamburger di McDonald's per fortuna, ma è un burger rivisitato alla catanese, dove al posto dell'hamburger di carne c'è un hamburger di tonno fresco. E poi c'era, esatto, provo l'affumicare. Non c'è la coppia da tonno, provo l'affumicare.
Truly sublime. Still, there's always room in stomach for a scoop of ice cream. Or a pistachio granita. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Pepe and Miriam. As for us, I would say it's time to start a whiskey tour. As we stroll through the city's colorful streets, a charming pub catches our eye. Quiet, cozy, with a respectable selection of whiskey. Everything we need. Alla salute! Whiskey culture, especially single malt, isn't very widespread in Sicily, so finding a good bottle in a bar is almost a rarity. On the other hand, downtown Catania is full of little souvenir shops. Some of them even have a decent selection of whiskey, in addition to fridge magnets. We head toward tonight's final stop, an exclusive award-winning spot. Well, they certainly take the first place for their epic whiskey selection. Unfortunately, our little tour of Catania ends here. That said, special thanks to my cousin Pepe, his girlfriend Miriam, and my wife for a wonderful evening, and of course to you for watching. All the best and see you next time. Ciao!